Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the playtest for the Superheavy Samurai deck by the character Gong from the Arc 5 anime. And the deck is basically pretty funky in the way that you're not allowed to play spells or traps to activate most of its monster effects. So I did just that. I made a deck without any spells and traps, and basically what I did is that I replaced what the traps would what's usually filled by traps with hand traps. The deck is still not consistent, as you can see. There's a lot of dead cards in my hand right now. So I'm just gonna pass the turn and hope the opponent will do something before I do something. So our opponent seems to be oh, okay. Our opponent is playing the Greydle. You can target one blade and one card, destroy them during your end phase. You can add. Okay, okay. So we actually, I know what the Greydle basically steals your opponent monsters as often as possible. So that's fine. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna set the Geeky Gloves in the graveyard because no OTKs. So the Geeky Gloves basically allows me to set the order for the top 5 cards in my deck. Right now we only have one Superheavy Samurais, and we need the Superheavy Samurai to activate. We need the Superheavy Samurai to activate the Gloves effect. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set the Superheavy Samurai second, since we have Mathematician, and Mathematician usually dies first before anything else. And now I'm going to special summon the Heavy Samurai Thief. Lets me steal one of the opponent's backrow. So we're going to destroy one spell and trap. If you're talking about stealing cards, we can do that too. So this one, when an opponent declares a direct against special summon, you can target one. You might, okay. It doesn't really benefit me, so I'm not going to take it. But otherwise, you can take the spell and trap with this guy's effect. So it's basically like an MST with an extra bonus if you find a generic trap. We're actually not going to attack into that, since he's probably going to steal our monster if we attack it anyway. All I remember from the Greydles is that there's one that steals monster when it's destroyed by monsters, and one for spells and one for traps. And right now I don't really want him to steal my monster just yet. Oh, okay, all of them can be destroyed by battle and steal monster. So he's gonna use my Mathematician to actually don't know. I think we're gonna get the Heavy Samurai Thief again, just to get rid of one of his back rows. Once we get our play going, the back row doesn't really matter too much. But right now we actually do want to get rid of some of the back rows. And we're gonna destroy the middle one. Hopefully that's something that we can take. Actually, he might just set that as a decoy. Okay, so this is good. We found bottomless trap hole, and we can set it to our side of the field now. And with Mathematician, this time I'm going to actually send the flutist to the graveyard if it goes through. Okay, so I guess our opponent won't let us. He won't let us crash into our own mathematician and get 2 cards for free, I guess. This one is the one that's destroyed by spell effect. Okay, so all of them can be destroyed by battle and still get its effect. You still can't attack. If I remember correctly, we should have the flutist ready, right? Or did we do... Oh, okay, no, it got reset by the Soul Piercer. So we actually don't want to do it just yet. Scales is usually a good card. You can revive a monster from the grave. But right now there aren't any good targets, which is why I just sort of want to wait until the opponent has better targets. And once we have a Synchro monster on board, I'll put it in defense mode. And the opponent can't really crash by going to defense mode, so yeah, that'll be pretty good. For now, I think we're just gonna set the drums. And hopefully it'll stay that... it'll get its effect off before it gets stolen again from my field. What the majestic Makoka? Don't really understand why you would play that, but okay. So drum gets its effect, and this time I actually want to use the do I want the... Nah, I want the Greydles effect. So I get to set the order for the next 5 cards, which is good. We're gonna draw a card anyway, so we're gonna set the Snow Rabbit to go first, and we're gonna set the Trumpeter to go second, and the Battle Ball to go third and fifth, and the Gig Gloves to go fourth. I don't understand why he plays the Majestic Mech Oka though. That's definitely a weird choice. I think it's a good idea to just pass right now. We don't want the guy to like use Castell on a flutist or something like that. If I said it. Oh, okay, he's gonna go for a rank 3 plays, I guess. It's not a bad deck. Not a bad deck at all. So now we have our flutist, so now we can finally get some plays going. I mean the trumpeter, not the flutist. But it seems like our opponent is still going, so we might have to change our plays a bit according to what he does. Oh dear, when this card is Synchro you can target. Oh, okay. If this card is destroyed by battle. Okay, that's fine. So this time what we're gonna do... Ooh, actually... Okay, we're gonna go for... We're gonna go for our scales first, and then we're gonna special summon the trumpeter from my hand. Then we're gonna synchro summon into the Shuten Doji. And we're gonna make our Soul Piercer resolve first. And Soul Piercer will allow us to get a Superheavy Samurai monster from the deck, and I'm gonna get the Battle Ball. And now I'm gonna use the Battle Ball's effect to steal our opponent's monster. Yes, we just outstole a Greydles deck, so that's good. And Susanoo basically has the effect. Susanoo has the effect of being once per turn I can steal a spell or trap from the opponent's graveyard. So now I'm gonna actually get the Phoenix Chain. And we're gonna attack. And we're gonna attack. And now our monsters, being in defense mode, is gonna have a hard time crashing the Greydles into our monsters. And during the opponent's end phase, I'm actually going to steal another card from the opponent's grave, and I'm gonna get that MST. In any case, in that way I can destroy the opponent's back row and make sure I can get a win this turn. So it seems that our opponent can chain these trap card. The opponent is thinking very hard. Should I let this card be destroyed? Or maybe he's just thinking of surrendering, which I hope not. I sort of don't like the attitude where you just sort of give up just once you know you're gonna lose. Anyway, so it was breakthrough skill. So what I'm gonna do with that is actually don't know. What should I do with that? Well, the thing is, if I destroy things by battle, it's probably gonna steal my monsters. If I attack with Susanoo first, it's probably gonna steal my Susanoo anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal that bottomless trap hole. I'm gonna get the flutist to special summon a scales from my hand. The only reason why I use the flutist to special summon the scales is because I want the flutist in the graveyard, because flutist prevents a targeting effect once per turn. So I'm going to go for another Susanoo, and I'm going to activate its effect again to basically steal his cards for days. I actually don't know how to get over the Greydles. It's very annoying. Do I have any rank 4s that can fix up current dilemma right now? Nope, I don't think so. We're actually just gonna store it now. The only way I can think of winning is basically making him go into attack mode somehow, and I'll just attack it with a 3800 beta. But otherwise, I'm not actually too sure on how to win this game. Although, for now, I am going to summon that Scales. And I am going to destroy all of his backrow. Okay, so it was this thing, Call of the Haunted and Greydle Impact. So, I think I am actually now going to attack for a very good reason. I'm gonna use the flutist effect, and we're gonna attack again. And now we are going to play the Superheavy Samurai Tama C, and we're gonna go for that. I'm gonna go for that burn damage with Red Dragon Archery Starlight, and we're gonna win. And that's basically how you play the deck. So yeah, very interesting, and definitely has a lot of potential. I'm just gonna show you guys the current deck really quickly. So we have the 3 Super Heavy Samurai Thief. It's a good MST with extra bonus effect, and we have the Courier. People say it's really bad, but I find like just one of this kind of really helps you get through like the bad hands. And then the Soul Piercer for this Searcher. And then we have Scales, basically the main summon engine. And then we have 2 Flutists, as well as Greydles, which is a good mathematician targets. And we have our 3 level 2 tuners that can be special summoned from your hand, which I run at 3 because I find that I need the tuners as soon as possible. And I also have another 3 tuners, which is the Battle Ball. As you can see, very powerful card that can snatch any monster from your opponent's out of the field as long as it's level 4 or level 8, because right now we only have a level 6 and level 10 Synchro. And then we have the drums, which is a really good career target. Basically revives any Superheavy Samurais, including your Synchros. And then we have the 3 Mathematician for the extra consistency and extra draw power. And we also have the Eccentric Archfiend, which basically replaces MST as well. And then we have the Hand Traps, which is the 3 Snow Rabbits, 2 Tragodia, 2 Maxi, and finally 3 Effect Bailers. As for the extra deck, we have 2 Superheavy Samurai Warlord Tsusunoa. Really good, but since it's level 10, I only run 2 of it. And the 1 Red Dragon Archfiend for the level 8, 1 Moonlight Rose Dragon for the level 7 non-destruction removal. And then we have the 3 Superheavy Samurai Ogre Shuten Doji. Basically, you go into this card a lot, so I run around at 3, but I might just replace the 3rd one with some other generic level 6 Synchro. Anyway, for the level 5 Armadis, for the level 4 we have the Great Old One Haster. And for the rank 4s, we just try to splash in like generic rank 4s, so Dark Rebellion, 101, Castel, and Exciton. And finally for the rank 3s, we have Levier and Dante. Levier just gets back the banished Greydles, which is really good, so you can just reuse its effect again. So that's it for the extra deck right now, but I'm definitely going to change it once I get more familiar with the deck and once the deck probably has more support. And finally, for the last card that I am considering putting in the deck is the Witch of the Backrows, which lets you draw a card for free. But the only thing is that it's gonna get replaced by Mathematician right now, and I kind of like Mathematician better right now. But maybe once the Superheavy Samurai has more support, I might put this card in, and it's also a tuner. Anyway, that's all for this playtest video. So I'll see you guys next time, and as always, enjoy your duels.